Cluckin Bell, with Kel, male character version, silent and sneaky. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the episode. And yes, it did feel weird, playing as a dude. Those of you who watched my first showing of this will know I didn't do so well on my attempt at stealth. Happy to say I nailed it this time.
Wouldn't advise going inside. Not with your reputation for depravity and general aversion to the law. In all seriousness, your countenance is quite discernible, and there are certain of my consociates who would take it upon themselves to exercise their right to lethal force were they to encounter you in person. But it's good to meet you, my friend. Vincent, the LSPD's newest recruit. Let's take a walk. Relax. I'm a cop, but I'm not a cop. This is just where the universe put me right now. I mean, I have my path and you have yours. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn about your antics out there. In fact, we may be able to assist each other. I mean, check this out. You see that misguided individual? How do you think he's gotten away with selling drugs in front of that burger shop very conspicuously for 10 years now? In front of the largest department in the city. He cuts them in.
Effenberger, you copy? Yo, Effenberger.
I copy.
Worst last name ever, dude. I mean, effing what? Anyway, when you got 5, we all need some effing coffee down here on Dick's. And don't forget the effing cream and sugar.
Copy that. Holy smoke. I'm out here getting coffee for cops on the take. And that guy over there is only a modicum of the issue. There's a new cartel running a large-scale cocaine operation out of the Cluckin Bell factory in Paleto Bay. And being no doubt, the cops, they're not only turning a blind eye, they're actively facilitating. If you ask me, the cartel and the cops can both go to hell, preferably on the back of the same bullet. I'm talking about a surgical strike, man. Taking out the whole operation. That's why I came to you. Let's go somewhere a bit more unfrequented. I understand your motivation in these matters. If you raid that factory, anything you find is yours to keep. This isn't about the drugs for me. This is about these assholes running the biggest protection racket in the state. That's the kind of status quo I cannot abide. As far as my part, I can provide all the intel you need. Records, names, locations. We will need to educate ourselves on the factory, though. Gather materials so you can attack it with style and aptitude.
Ding f***ing dong, Officer Effenberger. We're effing falling asleep over here. Get us some effing coffee.
Copy that. I'm on my way. Think about it. If anybody deserves to be f***ed with, it's these guys. Can I count you in? Excellent. Now on to the first order of business. Acquire some funds. And fortuitously, we have files on some money laundering operations not far from here. The department allows them to operate for a share of the profits. I suggest we take a more proactive stance. Time to do what you do. I'll call you. Let me take these f***ing assholes their coffee. Hey, you read me out there? I'm sending you the locations of our targets. All of them up to their necks in stolen cash. I invite you to consider this as a double investment opportunity. A chance to raise the funds we need to go toe-to-toe with the cartel cop coalition. And as a bonus, you get to disrupt some of your more unsavory competitors. Not to mention, you'll land yourself a handsome reward when this is all over. Don't worry about the legal repercussions. The LSPD wouldn't dare look into it. One would not defecate in their own backyard, so to speak. Not without landing themselves in the proverbial dookie. I'm shaking. Be careful.
You got nowhere to go. Shit, Claire's been shot. Hey, asshole.
By the way, I will be able to assist. Less PD privileges. Accessing their database and communications is a perk of the job. One that will prove useful throughout this venture, I'm certain.
For a fight, pussy? I'ma put you down! Shit! Who got hit? Go! We're gonna die today, mother. What about that?
Retribution is out. They know you're coming for them.
You're gonna die! Boy, what the hell?
Pure simplicity. Get inside, get the money, get out.
I'm gonna hurt you! One of our people's needs help! Get in there! Look at that dumbass over there. Oh, look at here! What up? Shit, Claire's been shot! Jesus!
So while you're hard at work, allow me to explain some of the background to our endeavor. A few months ago, a new cartel arrived in San Andreas. They came up with a pretty smart plan to get their operation up and running. Pay key employees at Cluckin Bell to look the other way, while they use their distribution network to move large amounts of cocaine. The factory up in Palito Bay is pretty much a giant processing facility for the cartel. Every other Cluckin Bell van you see in town has a brick a solid fund to use on the rest of our planning efforts. The first leg of which I'll get to work on right now. I'll be in touch. Alright, let's discuss a potential way into this place. The cartel are paying off employees of Cluckin Bell to use their factory as a cover. There are a couple things we'll need in order to solidify my current infiltration plan. Let's move.
Put a tracking device on her car.
Okay, sending some coordinates your way. I have a checklist for today's operation. Number 1, a laptop from a Cluckin Bell employee on the cartel's payroll. It's got critical intel for our operation. Number 2, a hacking device which is going to help us pilot a train. And that brings me to number 3. We need a train. That's how we're getting into the factory. By the way, don't worry. We may share a goal, but I'm fully aware we do not share a motivation. I've made sure sufficient funds are allocated to recompense you for your efforts today. Okay, let's get the guy with the laptop. This is a critical piece of intel. The cartel have paid off multiple Cluckin Bell employees to look the other way while they use their business as a cover for the manufacture and distribution of cocaine. This laptop's gonna give us a window into their schedules. I just sent you a CCTV image of the guy. You got a choice. Steal the laptop behind his back or incapacitate him first. I'll leave it to you.
That car's a beaut.
Hey, Bob, I tried to get a hold of you earlier. I need to set up another session.
That's him. Can you locate the laptop? This laptop is going to tell us our optimal window for hitting the factory. Ourselves a hacking device. If we're gonna do this, there's a lot of computer systems we're gonna need to override along the way, and this is our ticket. Now, fair warning, the guy who owns this is a pretty serious criminal element. Major hacker. The LSPD won't touch him, but we will. He operates out of a terabyte command truck. I'm sending you a picture of it now. My advice to you is, locate his drones. They're tethered to his security. Take them down before you proceed. Drones are down. The terabyte should be accessible. You get the device? Good. Now you should have no issue requisitioning a train. Or anything else for that matter. Okay, with those 2 items taken care of, let's move on to the big one. The cartel occasionally takes train deliveries at whatever steps you deem necessary.
Don't get hurt! You got no... Where are you gonna go now? Let's go, Puto! Come on! Ayúdalo! Hit! Shit! Hey, find cover! You mother... Whoa! Find cover! Hold down! Este cabala! Ah! Oh, he got hit! Help him out! I'm running! No! You're dead! Let's go home! Let's go! Where you gonna... Ayuda! Man down! Man down! I will kill you, asshole!
As soon as you have the keys, you should be able to access the train.
Sinvergüenza! ¡A lo bravo! Find cover! ¡Chinga tu madre!
I don't suppose you're familiar with the schematics of the train signal network. No? Then just follow the instructions on the hacking device to change the signals as you approach them. You need to keep that train moving at all costs. If you miss your shot, the emergency brakes will kick in and you'll be sitting ducks. Progress update. The train you acquired has been discreetly relocated into storage, where it will remain until the day of the raid. Things are coming together. Next on the to-do list, acquiring weapons and gear, or the getaway vehicle. Your choice. have some important yet enjoyable decisions to make. On the one hand, you need to acquire your preferred weapons and gear. On the other, you need to acquire your getaway vehicle. We'll need to steal both. These can't be traced back to us. Where would you like to start? Okay, the coordinates should be with you shortly. I'm sending you some visual ID of our targets. Make sure to familiarize yourself. As I'm sure you know, our operation requires weapons and gear that can't be traced back to us. The good news is that this city is crawling with gangs carrying that kind of contraband. Half of them in cahoots with this very police department. So today we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one stash of gear. If any of it ends up getting traced after our raid, it'll lead to these reprobates instead of us. I've sent you the coordinates of some appropriate targets. You don't need to hit them all. My advice is to investigate your options, determine which gang is gonna have a loadout that suits your preferences, and prioritize accordingly. As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks. We don't want anyone at the Cluckin Bell factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face. This group is more, how do I put it, up and coming than the other gangs we have in our sights. So their equipment will be subpar, but easier to steal. The LSPD regard this gang as small fry in the veritable ocean of felons we have here in southern San Andreas. These individuals are not as established as the other targets on our list, so we shouldn't expect any serious trouble. Be careful. Now they know you're there, they'll be coming after you.
Everybody get in! Let's go! I'm reloading!
I would brace for an aggressive pursuit.
Mareros. Finally! Hey, Crucial, take cover! Marabunta, Bill, got the homie down! Busca cubierto, Marero! Damn it! Get up! Get up! Arriba!
Once we grab weapons and gear, we'll have everything we need. Kit secure. Bring it all back to the lockup. If you're feeling voracious, you can hit more than one gang and seize any extra equipment. Whatever you get, we'll make sure it's available to you when we hit the factory. Any gangs you trifled with will have reinforcements waiting if you ever return. For example, to steal one of their cars. message confirming the equipment you want to use. Roger that. I appreciate your professionalism. Got it. I'll keep the other options. Good job. Now that you've secured all the weapons and gear necessary to take on a Cluckin Bell factory overrun by the cartel, we should discuss your means of escape. Next up, acquiring a getaway vehicle. We need to take the same precautions we did for the weapons. We steal it from a gang, so the trail leads to them instead of us. Salutations. There are 3 potential getaway vehicles spread across these locations. I'm sending surveillance images to you. These are our potential targets. I'm sure you have plenty of vehicles capable of getting you out of Cluckin Bell with all your extremities intact, but we need something that can't be traced to us. I've acquired 3 suitable options for a getaway car. All of them are sourced from local gangs bribing the LSPD to turn a blind eye to their activities. If the car ends up getting traced, the trail leads back to them, not us. We'll only need to use one of them for the raid. The choice, as always, is yours. Okay, we got 3 cars from 3 gangs, but you only need one to get away from the Cluckin Bell factory. Though all these cars differ in quality, you can safely assume all of these locations will have men with guns on standby, ably prepared to deal with any so-called shit. I should remind you, these groups are the same people you may have visited when sourcing your equipment. If you pay the same crew another visit, expect increased security. a vehicle, send me a message. Keep your head down on your way out. I'll give you a call soon. Getaway car secured. Well done.
Coming back. I might stay on the West Coast forever.
Excellent. I've been investigating where the factory workers park, and fortunately for us, the garage seems to get completely ignored. Your getaway car will remain undisturbed until it's time for the raid.
What the hell?
Hey, so I understand that your MO is up to you, but there are steps you can take to ensure the element of surprise is on your side. Introducing a little chaos into the cartel supply line is one of them. If you do, they'll assume your arrival on the train is just an unscheduled delivery. And if nothing else, the looks on their faces will be highly amusing. Alright, you have the coordinates for the Cluckin Bell outlet on Innocence Boulevard. I'll hit you with the brief en route. Alright, the time has come to throw the cartel supply lines into disarray. We need them in a state of chaos, so when our unscheduled train delivery arrives at the factory, they just wave you through. So our primary objective is to locate their depot and sabotage their fleet of delivery trucks. Our secondary objective is to find a key card that'll allow us access to the factory's restricted areas. Oh, and keep an eye out for a driver uniform. That could come in handy for getting into the depot to hit the trucks. Okay, remember that laptop you got me? I found a schedule on it that says there should be delivery vans leaving this establishment any minute. Hack all the vans, and we can use the GPS to find the depot where they load up the drugs. That's where we're gonna hit them. I appreciate that hacking device you confiscated. Couldn't do this without it. Before, they'll know we've infiltrated their system, and they won't let it slide. Damn. Data's incomplete. If we hack additional vans, we can patch the information. If you see a uniform, take it. Might as well buy some time by playing the part. Plus, it's a rare chance to express your theatrical side. That's it. Sending the location now. Don't worry about the van's drivers warning their collaboration is at the garage. They won't suspect this is part of a coordinated attack. They'll just assume it's another day in Los Santos. Question, can you stealth this operation? If so, we can hit the factory without them suspecting a thing. Just disable the vehicles, find a key card, and wipe the CCTV when you're done. On the other hand, you can go in guns blazing. You'll be blowing your cover for the final raid, but if that's how you want to do it, go ahead. CCTV's wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here. around there somewhere. Since they don't know you're coming, check this out for some advanced strategy. We're gonna need Cluckin Bell crates big enough for you to hide inside. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna Trojan horse this factory. Look for something we can use. Seize it and bring it back.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Lots of loneliness. I guess the ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew.
Don't worry about the flatbed being tracked. What are they gonna do? Report it to the LSPD. Please.
I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
At the factory, the cartel will assume it's a delivery instead of a full-scale seizure of their assets. Hey, it's my pleasure to inform you that we have officially completed all necessary preparations to move forward with the Cluckin Bell operation at your earliest convenience. Let's make this happen. How you doing in that box? Under the circumstances, your customary silence is a little concerning. Should I have added air holes? Cluck twice if you're in trouble. Okay, good. Now remember, when you burst out of that crate, you'll be in the heart of that operation. How you choose to use the element of surprise is up to you. This is it. Good luck. You have 2 targets once you're inside. The cocaine and any contraband they keep in the safe. By all means, obtain as much of both as you can carry. Don't forget the extra gear your crew procured. Feel free to experiment. It should be in a dumpster to the rear of the factory. You see, it pays to befriend your local garbage man. Should grant you access to restricted areas in the factory, including the basement. Once you get into the storage area, fill your pockets. Functioning as a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Cluckin Bell staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket.
nalgas, güey. Es que hablas mucho, puto, cállate las nalgas.
Let's just break it down to you and
representative of a local businessman. Take them off your hands and pay you well. See you shortly. Excellent work. Mission accomplished. Now to the vital matter of payment. As I'm sure you can appreciate, there are certain transactions I can't be party to as an officer of the law. But if I've learned anything from my consociates on the LSPD, it's how to look the other way. Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, you can hit that factory as often as you'd like. As long as you're giving me reasons to keep looking the other way, I'm happy. As you can see from my choice of transportation, my fortunes at the LSPD are also improving. Just got these babies in, fresh off the line. Guess who picked one up? Until next time, let's disassociate. To confirm that your compensation is in your account. And of course, to congratulate you again on a successful operation. Our efforts to derail the Cluckin Bell cartel's efforts were indeed effective, but it won't be long before they and their corrupt counterparts in the LSPD rebuild their little enterprise. Each and every time we knock them back down, I'll ensure it's worth your while. Effenberger out.